That's what this is
Say
about.
anything about
This is
Pacific
all
Lens
home
Studios?
run.
Anything we can help you with?
Yeah, you just
let
say
me
you're
know.
coming from Pacific Lens Studios. That's what you gotta
Let
do.
me know, man. Anything bank
How's it look?
robberies,
I'm trying to get all
robberies.
four.
Hey, mama.
Come on, go to the outside.
Yeah.
Go to
Love
the
you,
outside.
moms.
Go to the
You
outside.
just let me know.
Angle it. Better. There we go.
I just want to know the name of the podcast so I can pin it to my shit.
This.
So, yeah. So, put it on however you gotta do it.
Everybody phone on vibrate. Quiet.
Yeah, get my shit on your scope.
Go to right.
No, I cannot confirm.
Okay.
Confirm your email.
I suppose
I feel like we're missing.
You feel like you missing something? I don't worry about it. We cool right here.
You got the three of you is
I
cool?
want to get some, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, the truth. I cannot guarantee you anything.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you. That's your exit strategy.
I won't
I
say
cannot
none of
guarantee
those.
you anything. You can talk us around here for a big deal.
Your 48 volt on.
Okay.
With your 48 volt on. Yes.
Everything is subject to.
I think that's
Do you want me to get yours up here too?
Yeah,
It's on.
I'm not that in the field. I'm
Yeah.
talking about everything is subject to.
I was gonna find a glass of water.
Mike
But
McCoy.
I think I wiped off my lens and put it in 4K. I want to look like Fonzel Smashington.
Can you
Denzel's
see?
cousin.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. What kind of following you got?
Me?
Yes, sir.
Shit, I
That
got
didn't block me,
five
did it?
when I got,
I think that
from
I can't even
mu-
see me now. Can you see us now over there? I don't think so.
Which one?
Oh, now I'm blocking. Here. So why don't we do this one, that way?
was good. She had,
Same pose.
she had me right. We got us right.
Well, I was right at first
Me and my
too.
love brother.
Hey, Kevin, I said I was right at first too. You was going for that.
No. Y'all need
No,
to
we
get
good.
y'all
Would you turn
two.
it that way? Do we get the white
There we go. There we
go.
That way?
Yeah.
There, now you're 2 and 2.
There
So
we go.
you'll stream you
Come on,
2 and then you
everybody,
can stream
baby.
the
Do
other
that
2.
conga. No, you can control yourself any longer, B. All right, let's start.
Are you really going Miami Sound Machine right now?
Hey, look. I listen to a gang of music. I'm an entertainer.
Everybody cool?
real
Does
life,
everybody have waters
whatever
and
the
stuff?
fuck.
Oh
Everybody's
yeah, we
good?
good. That dude's
Okay.
entertaining.
All right, have fun, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Leave the door open just a crack.
I think we good since we got that air.
I'm actually gonna put this air right in front of the door so it doesn't let the door open all the way.
Coming to you from the Pacific Lens Studios, Orange County, California. We are here. Introduce yourself.
I'm Nyerere Jase. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Is that it? A little bit more?
We here, man. You don't lie, baby.
I got a lot of hats, man. You know, I'm Nyerere Jase. I'm an author. I'm a father. I'm an ex-con, ex-bank robber. So we keep going.
Keep going, man. Come on,
But
man.
right
We get
now,
some
we're going to talk
raps.
about what we're doing right now. I'm
What we
working on a
doing
TV series called Gangsta Jaketv Resolve a Snitch.
Uh-huh.
And we're here to let you guys know that we're here.
Well, who's with you today?
Right here, I got Michelle to the left of me. She's actually the main character. And we got Horsehead over here. He's another main character.
Horsehead the low.
Horsehead the low.
Horsehead the
Oh,
Low.
mama.
We got
Wow.
a story to tell, and we're here to let you guys know that we're coming.
Okay, well,
We're coming.
I'm Al Dog, and this is the Bermuda Triangle LA edition,
Okay.
presented by Pacific Lens Studios.
Thank you for
Man,
having
we
me.
here, man. This is something that we've been a long time putting together, man. I see you active out there in getting your TV series based from your books that you have written, and that's been many of books. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to where it all started.
Well, the first book came from when I was locked up in Taft, California. I was incarcerated for 14 years for a bank robbery. At the end of the bank robbery sentence, I just got a little bored. I wanted to write some stories, man. And this book came out of it. And when I got out, people was loving the first book. They kept pressing me for the second one. I mean, I didn't want to be a writer. I ain't gonna lie. I was just doing something just to be, pass time in prison.
Yes, sir.
And then, they're like, man, what's up with the second one? What's up with the second? I'm like, man, there ain't gonna be no second one. And once I started hearing like at least 100, 200 people saying it, I'm like, maybe I better go ahead and write a second one.
Yeah.
So I decided to do it, and then the third one came. So
So how many books total?
Well, I wrote 8 books, but I have a total of 4 published.
4 published? Okay.
Yeah.
And so what was the first book? What was the title of the first book? And do we
The first book that I wrote
have
was
a copy of that anywhere that we could maybe put up in front of the camera?
we got a copy around here somewhere. We'll get a copy in.
Okay.
But the first book that I actually wrote that I didn't publish was called A Society Within a Society. I guess it's exclusive. I never talked about this in any of my interviews, but it was called A Society Within a Society, and that was based on my being incarcerated, me going to jail, being locked down, and just view incarceration as being a whole different society. You know, you've been there. We actually met up in the penitentiary.
Yes, we did.
So it was just a different society, and I just wanted to write about my journey in prison. And I've actually been writing that book for really over 20 years.
20 years.
And I will be dropping it soon, along with another book that's called Hindsight is 2020. That's based on my lifestyle.
So those
my
are
story.
2 unpublished works of yours.
Yes, that's a
Now
couple
tell
of
me
years.
about the published works, the one they brought on the TV series that you're currently in production with, the
Okay.
Gangsta Jaketv series.
The published one. We're talking about the Gangsta Jaketv series. This comes from the Gangsta Jaketv series. I have 3 volumes. The first is called Gangsta Jaketv, the End Result of a Snitch. The second is called Gangsta Jaketv, Path to Terror. The third one is called Gangsta Jaketv, Peace Treaty 2017. And they pretty much, the stories pretty much grew from one another. One started off from, being a knucklehead. The second one started off from being on the run from being a knucklehead. Basically, I'm just giving you guys it in a nutshell. And the third one just basically stemmed from the lifestyle he had been through, seeing all these dudes die, from gang banging, his homies, because Gangsta Jaketv is a Crip. He a Crip and Fire Travel Line. This story is based on, his gang affiliation. It's based on the fact that he had a lot of pull in the street, a lot of pull in the prison. And when I say pull, I mean, because maybe that's like an old term. Sometimes I'll be throwing these terms out here, I forget a lot of these people don't really know them. Even among our peers, people, because I deal with all genres and, ages and, sometimes. But pull, anyway, get back to pull. Pull means that it's like you got a clout. You have some authority, some influence to guide somebody here in direction. So Gangsta Jaketv had a lot of pull. So by him having so much pull, once people start actually dying from the gang violence on the street, he was able to put a truce together, a gang truce. He was like, man, you know what? I'm tired of all these people dying back and forth, this and that. In addition to that, his horse head had died. Well, actually, I'm kind of, spoiler alert, I'm giving the story away a little bit.
Horse head, oh.
Yeah.
Horse head died, oh.
Well, let me change direction. Horsehead was dining out at the restaurant over here.
That's how y'all do the low.
On 50. What happened?
Horse head, man, what happened, man? Can you explain what happened to you in the book?
What happened,
and it's
man?
going to happen to you in the series that you played Horse
I
head?
said it was a diner. I ain't saying nothing about dying.
Okay, that's what I said. He threw me off. I said you say die after the fact.
Oh.
When you said die, spoiler alert. Oh, wait a minute, did he die?
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't want to get a restaurant up because there's a new restaurant about to open up soon, and I don't want everybody to.
My bad.
That's
My
how
bad.
you get live right there.
About Tasty Temptations.
Yes.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Bring some battles.
but basically, it's a great story. It deals with redemption. It deals with drama. It deals with violence. It deals with sex. It deals with drugs. It deals with everything that people want to watch. Because guess what? There is a method to the madness. Gangsta Jaketv starts off with all the drama, but eventually he gets his act together and he starts putting on a good demonstration. And a lot of it may seem like he's trying to save his own life because remember, Gangsta Jaketv actually, he went on a whole rim of different things and, went from death row, being on the street, and back to death row again. This dude had been to death row twice. So, he had a hell of a career, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a hell of a career, man.
Okay.
But,
So.
go ahead.
So now, like I said, I have volume 2 of the Gangsta Jaketv book series.
Right.
But the first
That's
one,
Path to Terror.
this is Path to Terror, which is be number 2, right?
Correct.
And number 1 would be the title,
The End Result of a
The
Snitch.
End Result of a Snitch.
Correct. That started it off.
That started it off.
That's
So-
when he was violent. That's when he just wanted to tear through snitches and
Yes, sir.
killing him and his girlfriend Michelle. They was on a mission. They was killing snitches. Everyone that was on the list that he actually had her comprised when he was in prison. There was a
Yeah.
list of 30 people. When he got out, they went and got the list from New York where she was living. Her and her girlfriend was living in New York, and they were actually jailhouse, not jailhouse. They were clerks at the New York courthouse.
Uh-huh.
And so he had connections and stuff. He had connections in New York, and he had connections in L.A. court system.
Yes,
So that's how Gangsta Jaketv was able to pull off his reversal,
Okay.
because he put in work. Him and his homeboy, young lad.
Young lad.
There's so many characters. Sometimes I
Yeah.
forget. Remember, I wrote this book over like 18 years ago.
Yeah.
To be honest. So yeah, it's been a while in the works.
Okay, so let me ask this next question.
Right.
It's for Gangsta Jake's girlfriend, Michelle. The girl Michelle. You know, I was reading, and I was like, whoa, she's a ride or die chick, but she's doing a little bit of everything. And this the girl that, from what I read in the book, she worked in the New York system of justice system, the court system, like you just said.
Right.
And we have the character Michelle right here. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Tasia Dukes. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm actually not from LA. I'm playing Michelle, the character Michelle. Michelle is supposed to be somewhat similar to myself as I grew up, but not like too much raunchy. I just grew up tomboy, girl. I played sports and I loved animals and people. So generally, I always wanted to be a part of something that has a balance of what redemption, peace, togetherness, joy per se. There is a lot of stuff that people try to hide that's bad, that's happening, but people need to know about it. So for me to be a part of a project like this, I'm surprised. I'm surprised, but not surprised. You know, I'm actually like, this is cool. It'll help me be able to fill out this character more. Because, like I said, I'm somewhat like that, but not like that. Like, I'm not gangster at all. I'm just very passionate, very feisty, very very assertive.
So let me ask you. So you
But
from Memphis too?
that's what Michelle gives. Michelle gives like, I'm not gonna back down. I'm gonna ride for whoever, right? Which is the team, the production, and
Ride or die.
just ride or die.
So being from Memphis, coming to LA, and being a part of a LA culture-driven story, this is deep down up in there, way before your time.
Yeah.
You know, are you able to really adjust? You meeting this dude? He's an ex-con. He's original Crip from original set. You know what I'm saying? First generation.
You don't know she got herself into
like you being from Memphis. How can you be around us being from Memphis? And I'm not gonna ask you your age, but you kind of old enough to be some of our daughter.
Well, I suppose it is just me being as original as he is.
Okay.
Right? That's how we were able to connect with each other, because I was a reach. I didn't necessarily reach him. I was reached. And then I had to reach back. So it takes that effort to find out where you can find your authentic OGs. And it take you to go out, you know, like what they say, Memphis, we grit and grind. We go out and find what we need. We don't scavenge for it. We don't fight other people for it. We wait and we see. So I took some time to go to some comedy shows and stuff like that, and shook some hands with some people and talked to some people who wasn't OGs. But guess what?
Okay.
Finally made it I finally made it where I need to be, because I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been shaking hands. I've been standing firm. I've been knocked on my feet before, you know what I'm saying? A couple times, not physically, but mentally. But it just I guess with God, because I believe in God.
Come on now.
Absolutely.
He leads me on the path that I need to walk and not that I want to walk. Because Lord knows where I am right now, and it's not where I want to be, but it's exactly where I need to be, and it's right here with y'all.
You showed sport in LA had like you own it.
Trying to fulfill Michelle's part and fulfill Tasia's dreams.
Welcome aboard, Michelle.
LA had like, whoa, okay. So last thing, Michelle is what I know you as, but you want to say your real government, you know what I mean, for the people to know who you are as an up-and-coming actress possibly?
Yeah, well, so my government name is Tasia Dukes, and I'm actually a chef. I go by Chef Tasia.
Okay.
I like to be called by Chef Tasia. I've actually worked up to that name. I've developed the experience, the knowledge, the passion, the purpose, the pleasures, the pains, all of it within that, what I'm doing, and I'm gonna stick to it. Because, I mean, I know I like acting, but, I mean, I love cooking.
Okay.
So it's like I love cooking, I love acting. If I can put that in one, we're gonna see what happens here after I say what I just said. We're gonna speak it into existence.
There we go. See the combination, huh?
See something.
Good combination.
So moving on. Horsehead.
What's up, Kyle?
What's up, homie? Man, you know what? Hey, you already my type of dude, man. It's our first time meeting. Man,
I appreciate
talk to
that,
me,
'cause
man.
you don't look like
Man,
no
introduce
slacker
yourself,
buster
Horsehead.
yourself,
You
so I-
Horsehead, Gangsta Jake's right hand man.
Yes, I am.
And so to speak, I mean, that's what I got in my notes, but go ahead. You can tell it better than me.
What specifically you want to know about me, homie? Because by me being Horsehead, I don't just sit up there and just give her no information because that's something I do. You ask Horsehead something, or you want to talk to Kato.
I want to talk to Kato, because Horsehead kind of like turned up right now. I don't know. Hold on, we getting the Horsehead. I could be, I'm going to be Al Dog when you Horsehead, because we homies.
That's probably who I need.
Comrades.
I need my low.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm trying to be a professional
So, we doing a
moderator.
podcast.
But you want Horsehead to be our church.
Horsehead was rolled a certain
Okay,
way,
hold on,
and Kato's
man.
a person.
Hold on.
Not
Let's
to
talk
cut
to
you
Kato
off.
then.
Not to cut you off,
Come
though.
on. Kato.
You know we do respect.
Come on.
Y'all need some
Not to
water.
cut
It's a
you
little
off.
hot over there.
This is what's gonna make this interview hot.
Little
I
steak
got
and
you.
real
Niggas
dry
talk.
on this joint, huh?
Come on, Kato.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to get
Come on,
dry
yes,
in
sir.
there.
Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Keep it going. Huh.
Let's tell me about Kato. Who's Kato?
California. Kato is that's a nigga that done broke his motherfucking neck to make sure niggas go through the protocol of being a real nigga, and we don't know. We done change the goalposts of what a real nigga is in the new generation for what. But the law I'm cut under,
Mm-hmm.
a real nigga's nigga that give a fuck about what he talking about and doing what he talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need a gang of legends to say that.
Yeah.
That's why I was blessed enough. I'm gonna tell you something about this book. I got this book in 0809.
Yes, sir. Oh, wait.
Was that before the second bid?
Yeah, before the second one.
And that's when he gave me a box of these books, and man, PT, David, my bro, and I said to myself, at this time I got this book, I was a toxic, fucked up type of motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that, I mean it was all about crip, it was all about these thumbs, it was all about being everything other than something dope.
Yeah.
And I got this book and I read it, and me and my nigga CV read it, and I had a little thing on 9th Street and Hill, and everybody on top living close to, what's that bum ass center play for the Lakers? We stayed right next door to that nigga.
Lamar.
No, the bum center. We
The
don't
one
get
kept
it.
getting hurt up. All
Tiger
the
was in our building, and
You ain't talking about Andrew Bynum,
Wiggins,
though.
Bynum was in our
Bynum,
building,
Andrew,
right?
oh my
He was in our
God.
building. And I read this book. I'm bringing this up, not on name dropping these niggas shit. I'm name dropping these niggas because when I got this book, when we used to sit around and do whatever we was doing about our life to get a couple of dollars, I used to bring this book up.
Yeah.
This nigga, this brother, didn't know I looked at him like that.
Okay.
So I'm running around with the book, banging on niggas about it, because I never knew nobody who wrote a book. Not because I'm ignorant and ain't been around dopeness. I got reintroduced to it.
Yeah.
But this is a real nigga now.
Okay. Come
So
on.
it's different.
Come on.
So when I got the book, at the time I was dealing with a different female, so I used to go home with the book. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be in a motherfucking movie with this. He never was even talking about no movie about this shit.
Yeah.
And so
Just wanted to sell a
some
book.
years roll by and I'm rolling through my Facebook and I accidentally say something on somebody's post and you said something back to me and I hit you back like, hold up, my nigga. You like, oh, I didn't know that was you.
Right.
And I'm like, wait a
I
minute.
forgot what it was.
Cuz home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the homegirls was crip walking or
Oh, yeah. My home
Yeah,
got
yeah.
toxic from
Yeah,
Broadway.
'cause you know,
Broadway.
you know,
Crip walking.
I'm
Got over
businessman,
1 million views
South
on that,
Central,
on that, Crip walking
South Park.
video.
Now I'm from Harlem 30s, but my South Park niggas, my East Side Low Bottom niggas, that whole shit
Yeah.
on my mama. I'm Nadine's son.
Yeah. Original set,
So
man. Come on,
I'm
man.
sitting up
Original
there
Crip set.
on my mama.
18.
And so I'm on my mama.
Right.
So I'm sitting there like, hey, cuz home. Now that was so much time passed. I wanted to show him that I was talented. Like I was still locked in now.
Yeah.
Cause how he had met me back then, we all used to telemarket and do customer service together, at Spectrum and Jobs and shit.
Big
So
time.
we didn't know each other
okay.
like that.
Right.
It's just we got into a, you know, you smoke with niggas and niggas tell you what's going on with their life and it's dope. And I'm like, nigga, I'm dope too. But he still was in purgatory of, I need this money though. This job cool.
Yeah.
This story I'm telling you, I ain't gave no prefix to him that I was gonna say none of this.
Yeah, for sure.
But Gangsta Jake coming back and still believing in his dream made me know my dream could still crack. Because back then, we didn't have a dream connection as far as us communicating about it. I had a dream connection off of him, off of, this nigga wrote a book. That's big because I'm a reader.
You know, I was just telling
I'm
you
a reader.
earlier.
So no matter how many thumbs I throw up, how many seeds I throw up in the sky, I'm an intelligent person. And I run across another nigga, and then I found out where he was from, and I'm like, damn, them the niggas that was the proprietors of my dream in the first place in 1994. The reason I'm in it on the box. So all this shit was, whatever role he would have wanted me to be in this, I was gonna be.
Yeah.
I wanted Horsehead because when you look at Mid Society, everybody remember Kane, but it's about Old Dog.
Okay.
And
Let's
that's
get
what
into
Horsehead
Horsehead.
is.
Let's get into
And I
Horsehead.
just wanted to
Come on.
let you know online in front of everybody, and you didn't even know how I felt about this.
Right, I know.
Thank you for saving my life
Oh man.
Absolutely.
and letting me see a dream come true. I'm telling you, I was such a failure and a fucker back then. I used to read the book, and I'm giving it to the homies and shit. And the
Yeah.
homie that I gave the book to, CV, Corvain Cooper, Donald Trump had let him out his first term.
Oh yeah.
He was the
Wait,
last nigga in 20 minutes.
wait, that was CV with the wing thing.
Yeah.
He used to be at VXI with us.
Yeah.
So you a real homie?
I don't remember that.
Who
He a
you
real
think he
homie,
was
though?
under? Me, nigga.
You a
Damn.
real homie then?
What?
You know what?
He's real.
You
Oh, my-
know what?
oh, God.
Wait, CV. You talking about the one?
Corvain Cooper.
You know, I shot the
40 tons and all that shit.
right. I
nigga.
shot the first episode of this Gangsta Jake series in his house. You know, he had a spot in Hollywood Hills.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I shot the first episode in his house.
But he had the first book in the house on 9th and Hill.
I never knew I never knew that he went.
I made sure you didn't know that.
I'm saying I never knew that he was at VXI with us though.
No, he wasn't. I was. I
Oh.
brought the book home.
Oh,
when I had the box of books.
but you know him from back then.
I've been knowing this nigga since 1997.
Oh, okay.
He stole his first Rolex. But anyway,
Right,
that's
right.
what the thing was. And I for you to still have your dream after you did the second term.
Right.
And when I ran into you on Facebook, that was crazy to me. And then you had the audition thing up, like, oh, I'm like, oh.
Right.
And then God worked in serious ways, and I've been working my tail off on a lot of other projects, but this ain't about other projects, it's about the inspiration of Gangsta Jake sitting there giving a fuck about himself through all he went through in that cell. He chose to, I'm gonna write a movie, I'm gonna write a book, he chose to have a dream. And then other dream niggas link up with each other. And that's what this whole podcast, this whole interview is about. This is a dream link up. Because this is bigger than rotation. Did I go too deep?
No, you didn't go too deep because, I'm sitting up here,
I'm one of the passionate
hold on,
niggas.
me too. Like I said, that's why it took a lot of patience of me to say what I'm getting ready to say, because I was waiting on you to kind of give me a little merge area. Like
I didn't know the merge.
Hold on, it's okay, homie, it's okay. You got the flow of traffic. I was trying to, because what you saying, we just had a conversation about this before we stepped into this production room outside.
Yes, sir.
And, because I have a story too.
Yes, sir.
And I have a whole screenplay that I did about my life. But I met him in federal prison, and I was just telling him, you done wrote 4 books. Now you're in production of the first episode of your TV series that derived from the books, and I'm telling him that you're inspiring me. I said, I'm behind you, and he was like, well, I don't know why you behind me. I said, because, homie, there's got to be a forerunner to every situation. I said, it don't matter. I'm not waiting. I'm waiting for somebody to give me some inspiration. My story is just as old as his. But guess what? He's in front of me because he's done 4 books. I ain't wrote 1 book.
Yeah.
He's in the process of shooting his first episode of a TV series. All I got is a nice, strong script. So I'm still talking about mine. I'm not doing what he's doing.
So by you being a
So
person
he's
that
inspiring
sat
me.
down-
Hold on, he inspired me. Like you say, you were inspired.
Yes, I was. Yeah.
This dude right here don't even know how much of a leader he is and probably can be. Because he's a real humble homeboy of mine. I walked the track with this dude. We did federal time together. We exchanged knives when it was time. We participated in riots when it was time. We did hunger strikes when it was time. Starving like Lee Marvin. That's my we had to do it. You better not eat nothing. You drink some water.
Right.
So I'm saying it to say that when you was talking about the inspirational part and how he got out and just
Yeah.
threw this out and you don't know what you did for me. He don't know what he doing for a lot of dudes. And we was just going back and forth with that. He looked at me like, I don't know what you waiting on. I'm waiting on you to inspire me and carry me in. Shit. Hey,
I be needing it, man.
I ain't
the kick.
scary.
Shit.
I ain't scary,
Yeah.
but I've been scared before.
On my
That
mama.
makes sense to
How you think you gonna survive?
I'm
I think
scared,
you
but I
all
ain't
need a
scary.
kick.
You ever heard of
You
that?
know how strong you get when you scared?
Oh, hell yeah.
But
I
that
don't
don't
want
mean
my
you
best
scary,
fight being
right?
scared.
You scared.
no, listen, but that don't mean you scary.
That's
Nigga
not
say, "Oh,
the same
scary ass
thing. That's
nigga.
what I'm saying.
Oh, scary ass Buster.
Right.
No, nigga, I ain't no, I ain't scary. But I'm
Right.
scared right now.
Cause see, everybody
On
always
this
talk,
mission.
everybody's
Right.
talking about
Walking up in
outside,
there.
but we're
Right.
talking to people that ain't never had the pleasure of being inside.
Right.
So we didn't even know there was something called inside.
Yeah.
How they praise outside. So what we talking about is like, oh yeah, I was outside, this happened, but that was our Tuesday.
Right. That was
our
it.
Wednesday. That was your.
Every day.
Come on, my
That
nigga.
was
So
your
they-
go to sleep, wake
fight
up.
Oh
with that.
God.
That was what you eat.
We
Oh,
rotating
oh,
up.
Oh my mama.
I eat cereal with water in the morning.
Thank you.
You know,
Right.
starting your day, eat
Right.
cereal because ain't no milk. So you eat cereal with water. And maybe some coffee cream if something up in there.
So when I was blessed to be Horsehead, it was like I got to segue into, I know Horsehead is the message and Gangsta Jake is the journey. Am I right?
Absolutely. Right.
Horsehead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Horsehead.
Yeah, Horsehead is the message.
Okay.
He the one dropped the jewels, give up the information.
Okay.
But
And,
Gangsta Jake is the ism.
Right. He ended up, Gangsta Jake ended up developing to the person that caught the message, but it took a while.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't want to kill all these people and went through all this drama. But, you know, somehow through all of it, he become a national hero.
Yeah.
You know, they cheering him on in the end.
So
So, you know.
that's right. So,
Imagine
Gangsta
that.
Jake. So let's talk a little bit more about. Let's go back to Nyerere Jase, the author, the homie, the crib, the ex-convict, federal and state, being in them prisons. You know, knowing what it's about, knowing the way it's supposed to go versus the way it's going today. Can we get analogy from the OG on
Yeah.
the old days and the new days, the new generation, the old generation, without shaming anybody? Just you know how they feel. You know how them youngsters get sometimes. They think we hard on them, but man, go ahead, man. Can we, I want to touch on that.
You know, no one's perfect. We had to go through some struggles, figured it out. A lot of people from our era wasn't able to figure it out, you know, ended up landing, you know, in prison, the rest of their lives. A lot of people did, graveyards. And those are the people, yeah, go ahead.
No. So recidivism. How many times you been in prison?
Twice,
Twice. Just twice. So state.
state and federal.
So you went federal the first time,
Yeah,
and then you hit the state after that.
right. Federal
So-
14, state 10.
State 10. So you talking about 24 years, and you've been
Yeah.
on both sides.
Yeah.
That's
So-
all. Never mind.
Go so,
I didn't do actual day per day, but I
episode.
mean, you know, the feds, they make you do 85%.
So there's another
State make you do
episode coming up
60%. Y'all do the math on that.
on recidivism, and because you are one of those people who has went to prison and then went back to prison, just like me,
Right.
you know, we have an insight on what that second time did for you, or what the first time versus the second time.
hmm
I know that my first time, it was just about paying for things that I did, or the things that I had to plead guilty to based on what I was accused of. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, once I got out that first time,
Right.
you know, some people it's because they don't have resources
Right.
and they return to prison.
Right. Man, this mic all over, man. Let me try to fix this mic up.
But at the,
Oh yeah.
yeah, but at the
Can we do
same
a little
time,
front real
right?
quick? Yeah, this thing right here is.
Yeah, that was we okay, cut.
I gotta get
Yeah,
it.
we gonna cut for a minute because she gotta go and this mic is
Okay.
just giving me.
Yeah, that mic
it
is.
got my
I don't know
neck
what's
hurting.
going on.
Okay,
That's
do
that-
one more sentence to segue to her. Like have him like.
We're gonna do that anyway. Before you segue to her when we put him back on.
Say it and he
You know what? Okay, Michelle, got nice meeting you. And then,
Say something about that girl on
You want to say that? Should we?
I'm gonna go and get my best friend, who's my ride or die.
No, Robin, yeah,
Hey,
we
Robin,
will
you
bring
ready
in
to come?
Robin.
You
Robin
supposed to
is
ask a
here.
question.
Yeah, ask her a question about
You
so.
asked her a question about.
Cause I went back to him,
And
then we
I'm
go back to
the only
her.
reason I say because she was kind of pressed for time. That's all.
Okay.
She needs to get
Let
on
me
there.
stop you.
Yeah,
You want to
I
segue
thought y'all
to
had
Robin
that
right
rehearsed,
now?
that's all.
No, we can do it. Hold up. We gonna segue. Did I have some rehearsed?
Yeah, we're gonna segue to
They
Robin.
had something rehearsed for this.
Okay, we can do it real
I
quick.
get it.
It ain't gonna take me 2 minutes.
Just one more question about your
One more, he
character.
finna say one
Hey,
more
the
question.
keys is out there too, right? You gotta get the keys.
I don't have the keys.
I know you do.
There you go. Does that work? That thing.
That's better,
That's
right?
it.
That's better.
What's the question again?
Okay, so you, cause I went back to you, when we
Okay.
start playing again, I'm gonna go back to you. You know what I'm saying? Michelle,
Yeah.
character, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Chef Tasia.
So where do we pick it up at?
So I'm gonna go straight from, we talked about recidivism.
Okay,
I was
talk
just talking about,
recidivism.
when I went back the second time, I'm gonna finish what I said, and I'm gonna shoot to you real quick, and then I'm gonna give it over to
her a
Michelle.
specific
So
question.
it's her best friend Robin. And
Okay.
then they're gonna swap out. You gonna cut and then let them swap out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, you ready to tape?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1.
So I was saying to you,
Yeah,
you and I been in prison 2 times each.
right,
So,
unfortunately.
so we fall
Unfortunately,
into
too.
that category of recidivism, right?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Going back
the
to
first
prison.
time, like I was saying earlier, I went because of the crimes that I was accused of and did and had to plead guilty to. Drop some, plead guilty to some, you go on your way. I was ready to do my time. I
Mhm.
fought for a couple of years in the feds, you can't win. You know what I mean? So,
Well, to the contrary, you can win. I've seen people win the feds
okay,
in trial,
of
pro
course,
per,
there is a percentage.
in the same building
I was-
within the same year.
I was only talking
3
about-
people.
I
So
was-
it can happen.
I was only talking about the 97% that don't win.
Well, you know, they say that, and normally what people promote, that's what's out there. People believe, and that's what it is. And it normally happens because people believe it.
Yeah, it's there.
If you say what it is, that's what it's going to be. And it does say it in the census guideline, but I believe it says 98% people are
Yeah.
convicted because people tell them themselves, because people take deals, which of course your
But-
conviction rate is going to be high.
But that's the point. I
Right.
took a
But it's
deal.
But it's mostly, a lot
You
of
know,
cases can be beat.
Not
See,
a 5K1 deal though.
but see,
Hold on.
I feel you. I feel
You
you.
know what that means, right?
5K 1.1.
5K1 deal is
That's
you tell on somebody and get less time.
substantially assists
know,
the government.
Now,
Substantially.
a regular,
Quote
how much am I facing? When that judge be way up there and it be surround sound, you're 82 months, 82 what, 152
Yeah, they send
months.
you by months in the feds.
See by months. So that's like you
Make you think you
facing
can handle it.
120 months.
thinking it's cracking.
Right.
Low
By the time you
end.
get through counting the time, you be like,
What is 120 months? What's 120 months off the rip? Of course, Ed, off the rip. 5, 4,
12.
3,
Well, I know it's
2,
10 years.
That's 10
12
years.
years.
I know it's 10
10
years.
years.
Oh,
10
that's
years.
a lot.
16,
12 months
16.
per year
12.
times 10 years.
I
times
expect you to
20
get some 115s.
Well, I count them.
So 12
well, I
years,
count them
nigga.
by 60 months at a time. That's 5 years. That's how I was counting my feds.
I expect
time.
you to fuck up in there if you're low.
Or
So you gonna
115.
get probably
That is
Or 128.
Yeah.
I
128
don't know
to
what it's
save
called
you.
in there. I'm
In
a
the
state.
Fed, in the Fed, it's
Oh,
not
115s.
115.
Oh,
It's called
in the,
115s.
in the
When you
state it's
fuck up.
called
State,
115.
yes.
Yeah.
But in the feds it's called, is it
You get a
BP9?
shot.
It's a
You
BP9.
get a
You get a
shot.
shot. You get a shot.
and then you go to your
The
guidelines.
BP9 process, yeah.
Feds is all about guidelines.
I never
You
did
do a
state
crime,
time.
there's a
I'm fed
guideline.
time. I did state
They be
time.
like, you better stop, we're gonna give you a shot. We're gonna give you a shot. They'll be like,
it's like a shot.
And then in the state,
Fuck a shot.
you can get
Or shoot
sentenced
you.
or something, but you got 30 days to get it back.
yeah. But anyway,
Recidivism.
the sec,
Recidivism is what we was gonna get to. Then we gonna
we're about to
slide.
get to a sec. That's what
Brother.
y'all forgot.
I went the first time.
Yeah, I'm listening.
The second time, it was a learning process. The second time, I was, you know what, I'm gonna learn something. And so that's what it was for me. So the recidivism rate is very high because you got people that don't have resources, people that come home to homelessness.
Right.
So on and so forth, man. We're gonna move left on that. And I just want to bring that up.
Right, I got you.
Got
Yeah.
you.
We learn from it.
Okay, so Miss Michelle, Gangsta Jake, girlfriend. It was good to meet you. What would you have to say as we, as we move on to the next segment of this here podcast?
Well, I just want everybody to stay on their toes and stay ready for what's coming soon. And I did want to introduce y'all to my ride or die, my best friend, Robin. She's just on the
Come on in, Robin.
door, so,
Robin.
yeah.
Way across town. Come on
Okay.
over. Come on up. Stand on deck.
Over yonder.
She's about a mile away. Let's catch her. She'll be in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there she go right
Oh,
there.
wow, okay. Oh, my
Well,
God.
Well, take
Okay.
care. You be good. Michelle, we catch
Okay,
you in a
well,
minute.
you gonna let her get your seat?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
They gonna rotate.
Okay, I stopped.
Oh, you stop. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I stopped.
Because I'm like, y'all forgot about everything. We supposed to be.
Yeah,
Get right
you're supposed
to
to stop
right,
so we
we
can
supposed to get right
switch.
to that.
Yeah, stop the switch. Stop the switch. We got time.
We forget sometimes, but it's okay.
Need another shot? Need another shot?
Yeah, one more
Get
shot.
another
One more
shot.
shot.
I had the restroom anyway before we
It's the
start.
restroom, okay? Okay, we're gonna introduce Robin, huh?
Oh yeah, that's her phone.
Nyerere Jase from Gangsta Jaketv.
That's the guy. That's the guy I've been interviewing
what we
over
talking about
there.
out there. Now, this you the best friend.
What up, y'all? We up
So
here
let's
doing a
start
little
off with
interview,
you.
Okay.
You know,
taking
Robin.
care of business.
So you Michelle's best friend, huh?
You know what I'm looking for, my damn.
Hold on, am I taping?
Ain't that far.
Oh, we rehearsed though. No, we rehearsed.
What's up with you, man?
You're right.
Maybe on it.
I'm gonna tell my keys downstairs.
It's actually very mindful.
I'll be right back, man. Come on.
Where your backpack at?
Right there.
It ain't in there? Okay. Right. Can you give our person
Said she met a real nigga in California, was getting out of jail. She said she fell in love with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Through phone conversation, she about to fly out there and see nigga, I gotta go, but I don't know where the fuck she going. And we from New York. You know, listen, the bitches was from New York. What the bitches fly from New York to meet a nigga getting out of prison. LA, unless there's some ride or die get fly in the motherfucker. Fly, from contact. Now that's scary.
Okay. Okay, we're starting a second episode.
What's that, Ronnie? I think we're doing good. What y'all think? Oh, shit. Insane.
They're going live.
Okay. Just a little bit of intermission, huh?
Yeah, we'll make this a whole new episode. Right? That's episode 1.
Episode 1. Introduce the new. And I got her ready.
Okay. So this is episode 2.
This is episode 2.
So it works.
I'm coaching her up. So she going to introduce. Remember, she got to realize that he's right. He can cover everything. But I'm looking at it like, okay, so if they was working
I gotta send you my 2 podcasts on Mercedes
okay.
that I just finished.
That's why I introduced that. That's why I did that. I kind of segued into it because you told me about that.
Yeah, it's a revolving door.
Let's be quiet. Oh, Jesus, let you come to my life? Oh my God. You got a chart.
All right. Chilling, man. Loving the setup.
You gotta turn this on. Talk about your character. Remember, you are your character on the interview. DJ. I was telling her she's
horse head right
oh yeah, horsehead the low, nigga, on my mama, nigga. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm the only motherfucker. Jake trusts me because he makes sure I'm not gonna motherfucking steer him wrong. But at the end of the day, real big homies gonna put niggas in position to win. Shit done changed. The nigga been gone. So boy Double H, yeah, on my mama. Horsehead, nigga. H's. Homie's gonna start calling me that when I go back to the set. I'm like, I'm so horsehead.
Yep. We're gonna need an IMDb channel.
Horsehead the low. Nigga. On my mama.
Podcasts are not considered like actual credits. Like, you know, so all of this should be going on IMDb. So
Nigga, die right there. The man of the hour.
There we go.
What's cracking? We're here. What is that on phone? We back to get back. You ready? That shit about to go out. I'm sure they got a charger.
For Horsehead the low. Cause her interview gonna be funner.
Yeah.